Good morning, this is Abode Italian Property and my name is Nick Ferrand. Today we are doing a property tour of a property called on our website Villa Paradiso and its real name is Fontanelli. It's set in the countryside. I mean, you're immersed in the countryside. We are approximately about 15 minutes away from a very small town called Montone, and the biggest town where you'll have all your services and hospital and banks and everything else is Umbertide. There is quite a long white road to drive to the house, but when you get here, it's well worth it. Okay, without further ado, let's just have a look around this beautifully restored property. So what can I see first of all? I can see a well, and I've been told that basically they've got an excellent water source. There is a 5,000 litre buried water tank, and there's also a spring which they use to collect water for irrigation in the summer. I walk along this courtyard, and I'm going to walk into the front door. Let me pull back. You've got let me lift the camera up. If you can see, you've got solar paneling on the top of the roof. There is a swimming pool, which we'll have a look at the moment, and that's also heated. The land, oh no, I think we're going to go and just have a look at a little bit of land. First of all, I'm just going to show you the view. Isn't that lovely? No noise. Listen. Nothing. In the distance, which is over there, I can see a mountain, which looks like it's in Marche. That is the beginning of the Apennines. You still see some traces of snow. I am taking this video on the 5th of March 2021. So, here we go. Let's have a look at the main house. And you've got front entrance. Camera will adjust because, as people that know who have been following our videos, this is a one take video. There's no post-production, there's no gizmos. There's just a honest opinion of me talking about the property and you actually seeing it as I'm seeing it as well. And I think that's the decision that we've made, and I think it's a really good one as well. So what can I see first of all? I can see a beautiful handmade wooden staircase which is coming up, and then I pull the camera around and I can see this beautiful reception room. I mean, look at that. Isn't that lovely? Windows all the way around. If I look down here, I can show you. There, they all have shutters, and they are all double glazed. I pull back from here. We come around. I'm taking this video today. The time is approximately, I'm gonna guess, about 1:20. And look. One of the really nice things about this property is that it's a ground up, over-engineered restoration. I mean, the attention to detail is absolutely fantastic. Look, if you look here, you can see that all the pointing has been done. Look, in the same colour as they would have pointed houses in the 15th, 16th century. Okay, moving on. From the entrance, if I pull back, that you will see where we are. It's quite a grand entrance. You come into the formal dining area, and you will notice that the windows outside are going to be overexposed. That's because the camera cannot adjust for the two different light sources, but we'll have a look on the outside in a minute. Here you have a wood burning stove, which I believe has a back boiler on it, or if not, the other one which we've just seen in the living room does, and that just helps with the central heating. The central heating is gas, and there's a buried gas tank somewhere around the place. If I walk down here, and then I'm going to do a return. Here we go. You get this beautiful dining room. Very nice and bright. Here they've used a mixture of reclaimed wood and wooden beams here, and then wood on the ceiling, and I quite like that. That's really very nice. So panning the camera around, you've got a fully fitted kitchen, and I can see a oven, a 5-burner hob, there's a dishwasher and plenty of storage space, which you can see below. A door leading out into the courtyard. The camera will adjust, so there we have it, and I'm just going to, so you can get your bearings, we came in through that door there. I'll bring the camera around and we walk back into the kitchen area. You need to remember that the majority of these original stone built buildings used to house animals on the ground floor. And let's go into here, which is the pantry, and then I've just changed the camera to my left arm, and you've got a double fridge. I can see a Bosch washing machine, most important space of the house, wine storage, and then a very low door, but it is a low door, or double doors which lead out, and then from here you've got basically a downstairs shower and toilet and sink. As I mentioned to you today, it's the 5th of March. It's a beautiful day outside. It's about 18 degrees, and I'm wearing a t-shirt and factor 50. Right, where are we? Back into the kitchen. Let's go and have a look at the bedrooms. You've got automatic electric gates with a telephone, and then let's go back from the dining room into the hallway, and then let's pop up the stairs and go and show you the bedrooms. So there we go. This had to be there because this would have been an original barn. It's a very normal thing that happens. It's very nicely done. It's obviously been redone at some stage. I'm coming up the Bespoke Oak Staircase, so it's creaky a little bit. I'm going to look down so you can see, and I'm going to pull up, and then I'm going to look down again because you've got a balcony looking down. Unfortunately, the camera here, this is the front door, will not be able to adjust for that light, but you can see it. And then we're going to come into what is the bathroom for bedroom number 1, and I can see a bidet, toilet, bath, shower and sink. And then this is bedroom 1. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? Just great. This is quite cute actually. Look, if you see here, there's a little step, and they've got an area which you could basically sit down and read a book, and it's got a nice balcony outside in wartime, and that's your view looking out of the window. If I pull across, I can see that all windows in this room have fly screens. I'm just going to show you the floor. Here we go. I'll get a bit closer. Really nice again grout. These are new tiles which have been fired in a traditional manner, which is a wood burning stove, and they've been laid very nicely in a cross pattern, which gives the room a little bit more depth. These doors have all been handmade, and the craftsmanship is absolutely fantastic, as you can see here. I mean, it's just gorgeous. And it's really interesting that basically, for those of you in the UK that trying to find artisans, it's incredibly hard to find craftsmen nowadays. But in Italy, they are still available and really create beautiful jobs. Okay, fine. Now, get your bearings. I'm just going to show you where we are. We've just come up the stairs. And then if I look in that direction, here you've got the first bathroom that we went to, and then to the right is the first bedroom. And then pulling the camera around, you can see that you've got this beautiful long hallway. Lovely. And as we walk down, we're just going to go, look at the way that they've done the doors. Like, really, really lovely. Just lovely. Okay, we go into bedroom 2, good sized room. There's a wrought iron double, a window which is overlooking the countryside, and I'll show you here. Right, and then I can see fly screens on the windows. This is the Ensuite. It has a shower, sink and toilet. No bidet in this room. And if I pull around, you can see that here, that is artificial light which is coming from this light above, and the blue, which you can see, or the more natural light which is here, is all the light which is coming through, natural light coming through the windows. One thing that I would say is that the ceiling height in these houses up in the hills are not that high. So if you're 6'5", potentially this is not the house for you. Okay, so here we go. This is bedroom number 3. Have a look at this. Look at that. I mean, you would not be able to tell that has been rebuilt. It's got beautiful reclaimed tiles, lovely reclaimed woodwork. I mean, really what you're getting is a brand new house which has been meticulously restored using a mixture of 21st century modern appliances and reclaimed materials, which is great. This bathroom, again ensuite, doesn't have a window, but it does have a skylight. That's where you can see the light coming from above. And I'm looking up at it and I can see that it's a Velux. I pull back out of that bathroom, come round and basically come back into the hallway. So we are 2/3 of the way down the hallway. I'm going to pull the camera around. And then if we walk down into the 4th bedroom, again, probably bigger than the other 2 that I've just shown you. Again, beautiful ceilings. Just lovely. And if I look down, you've got cross pattern terracotta tiling. And if I pull around, basically, and I come back so I can show you potentially the hallway. And here we go. So there's the hallway that you can see. This is the last room at the end of the hallway, and then you've got French doors which lead out to a staircase going down. I'll show you that when we get outside. I'm not going to call them French doors, or try not to anymore, because we're in Italy, so they are now called double doors. Now, from here you go into another bathroom ensuite, and here I can see a bidet, toilet, bath, shower, sink, and a window which has shutters, and I've just noticed that that also has a fly screen, and even the double doors you can just see there in gold, that has a fly screen as well. Can't fault it, actually. Excellent restoration. Really, really stunning. Okay, let's get outside, and then I'm just going quickly so I can, so we don't make this video too long. I'm just coming down. It's quite a nice sound though. I haven't heard that sound since I was a child, actually. Creaking of the stairs. That's really nice. Okay, so that's the house. Now, the camera's going to adjust. As I said, we're set on automatic. This is basically a one-take video. Oh, I can see a little bit of cloud coming. Interesting. Weather forecast for tomorrow is cloud and sun. We've had almost 7 days of continuous blue sky. Oh, here we are. When I mentioned about coming down the stairs from the last bedroom, there you are. You can get a better look now on the solar panels, which are here. They are. Walking around the garden. The land is 11.7 hectares. In old money, that's times by 2.45. Let's call it 30 acres. Of which 0.7 hectares, about 1.2, 1.3, it's just off the top of my head, acres are all fenced. The owners rent the land out at this moment in time to a local farmer at a peppercorn rent, and in fact basically the peppercorn rent is a trade in wood which he uses. It's set on a short 1-year renewable contract. And I think anybody who wanted to buy this property would probably continue that relationship. Let me have a look here. It's just so beautifully maintained. I just can't believe it. Okay, so you've got this lovely wall. Try to get out the sun so I haven't got a flare. I'm just going to pull back over here. You've got your covered area. I think that they have some sail which goes above to stop the sun. I'm going to pull around here so you can be out of the sun in the summer. I can see that they've got some outside lighting which is here as well, and then I'm going to pull round so that you can see the house. Imagine with the pool cover off. It's just great. Right. I don't know if I mentioned this, but the observatory is just over the next hill, and there is absolutely no light pollution here whatsoever, and I think you're just, you want to buy your telescope for Christmas. Put that on your Christmas list. Right, the swimming pool has some heating arrangement so that you can heat it. I'm going to walk around the house, I'm going to come back, and then I'm going to show you the tech room. Right, so coming out of, we've got this gazebo, which is done at a very similar style as the one which is over by the swimming pool. But look at the craftsmanship. I mean, look at the detail. I'll pull back, see if it's in focus. Yes, I think it is. It's just beautiful. The attention to detail is, and the garden is lovely. Look, I mean, we're only March. It's just so well maintained. Right, I mentioned the land. It's 11.7 hectares, and I believe it's all of the hill that you can see right up to the top. The edge coming round, pulling back over here, and then I haven't mentioned this. I'm just going to pull the camera around so you can see. That leads off from the dining room, and also basically the gazebo or loggia, which was there on this side, which you can see, which I'm just going to show you. Might be a bit of flare, which you can see, which is just there. There's another door, or in fact 2 doors, which pull out or open into that area. The land here goes down to, you can see the fenced area, not the fenced area, but the tree area, which is along here and along here. And if I pull round, look again, if I come here, look, can you see this here? See that? Okay, that is it's called a groiner. I'm going to remember the name in English in a minute, but basically what it's there for is to stop humidity coming into the house, and you've got to have a lot of forward thinking going on there to actually start the restoration and remember that. This is the well, which is here, and they have another water source, which is a spring, which they use. Now moving forward, what we've got here used to be the pigsty. You've got a storage area here, and I can see the lawnmower and all the bits and tools of kit that you're going to need for your gardening. Close that door. You might get some flare now. Apologise for that while we walk down. And then if we go along here, you will get into my favourite space, which is the man cave. And it's just really where you want to potter around, isn't it? Look, it's just great. I love this space. You've got a lathe and all the kit. You've got some storage above. Hours of fun. What a fantastic space. Right. Look. You see the quality? I mean, and that's just the drainage. Right, okay, let's go over here. You see the grass area, which is from here going up to the corner and then coming down. That's all included in the land. If you want to have a land map, just get in contact with us and we'll send you one. And then just give us a call. We'll talk you through the land while we're having a look at a Google map. I'm walking down here quickly because I want you to see the last bit of the property, which is this barn. It's a new construction, and there is a possibility subject to planning. Let me just get in here. So that you could turn this into a guest house if you want to. Here you can see my car. I'm just going to show you here. And yeah, it's a nice big space actually. I'm guessing, I think it's about 60 to 70 square meters, but you might be able to get 2 floors making it, let's call it 100, 120 possibly square meters of habitable space, which is more than enough for potentially a 2-bedroom apartment. Now I'm going to walk up here quickly. Let's have a look. Right, for people who watch these videos, you will know by now that this is done in one take. And I want to come back and show you the tech room, so you're going to have to bear with me for a moment. But the gates are opening now. I just want to show you when you come out of the gates where you are. It's a bit windy. I don't have my dead cat today, so there might be some wind which you're hearing while I'm talking. Apologise for that. if I pull over here, just there is Montone, and slightly further afield is Umbertide. Here, just there, is the nearest house. Beautiful walks around here. You've got signs, and the owner has put a really very nice bench there so you can sit and come out and watch the sunset as well if you wish. Right, now quick jog down, because I do want to show you the tech room if I can. Automatic sensors here as we walk past. That's quite a short walk. It must be no more than 100 meters. Let's see as we go along what the gimbal would do. As I mentioned to you, this property is slightly isolated, but if you want to get away from the world and live in this beautiful surroundings, then this is the place for you. Oh God, look. Right. Oh God, summer, spring is here. Right, here we go. I can just see I've got a shoelace undone on the video I did the other day. I had a shoelace undone as well and almost tripped over. Right. So this is as we come down, really lovely drive. You've got your working area, and then you can see the property coming into view. This is your storage cupboard that we went in with your gardening tools, and then I'm quickly walking around boiler room. Okay, while I'm doing that I'm finding the key. Right, round to the back of the house. Okay, lots of outside taps everywhere. Right. Camera will adjust. Light's going to go on. What can I see here? I can see gas boiler. I can see a white expansion tank. I can see a central heating system. I can see the solar panels. I can see the regulators and the independent pumps which are going, which is quite good because then you can isolate one if you do have a problem, and they've all been labelled. And you've got plenty of storage for your outside pool cushions. There you've got a water filter and the electrics inside here. It's spotless. You can always tell the quality of the house by the tech room. Okay, that's that. Right, oh, and a bit of foul and ball paint, which is just under there. I'll take the keys out of there. Right, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, my name is Nick Ferrand. I'm the founder of Abode Italian Property. If you'd like to see further details about this beautiful restoration, then please go to our website www.abodeitaly.com. You can email us at info@abodeitaly.com, and you can find our telephone number at the bottom page of our homepage. I'm just pulling back now just to say thank you for I hope you enjoyed this property tour. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then you'll be the first person to get notifications on new property tours which we are doing. And if you would be so kind, please give us a like. Thank you again, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.